Ricky Williams to daylight for the touchdown.
And now Ricky Williams is spreading his sunshine on Toronto, ending all of the suspense out there by finally signing a one-year deal with the Toronto Argos. The negotiations have been the source of much debate among fans who consider Williams a four-time loser of the NFL drug policy or a young man who deserves one more chance. Greg Ross has that story.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that the newest Toronto Argonaut is number 27, Ricky Williams.
And with that, weeks of speculation came to an end. 29-year-old running back Ricky Williams is finally an Argonaut.
In life, as you go through adversity, it only gives you an opportunity to make the best of a situation. And so I'm happy to be here in Toronto, having a chance to further my career on the football field.
Money was never a huge factor in negotiating this deal. Getting permission from the Dolphins was. And although they are supporting Williams' decision to play in Toronto, Dolphins coach Nick Saban has made it clear they don't necessarily agree with it.
Respecting me as a human being and honoring our relationship, he voiced his opinion that, he doesn't necessarily condone what I'm doing, but he's not gonna get in the way of this happening.
Williams will not have to undergo any kind of drug testing to play in the CFL because the league currently does not have a drug policy. And some are already questioning the message it sends when a team signs a player who is already under suspension from another league for drug-related issues.
The fact that he is under suspension on the NFL posed some concerns, but ultimately we felt that Ricky will be a very positive role model in Toronto without us thinking that this press conference would not have been taking place.
Everyone in this room has experienced adversity in their life. And so a real role model is someone that shows them how to deal with that adversity and make it a positive. So I think my time here in itself will serve as a great example of how I can turn something negative into something positive.
Williams may not have to undergo any kind of drug testing by the CFL, but he is still being regularly tested by the NFL in order to earn his reinstatement for the 2007 season. In fact, Williams says he is currently being tested up to 10 times per month, and he expects that to continue right through the CFL season. Greg Ross, Sportsnet, Toronto.
And here's what Ricky brings to the Boatman, and setting aside his controversial pass for just a second, let's remember the Argos finishing next to last in rushing yardage in the CFL last year. So the coach, Pinball Clemens, says, quote, Ricky has supersized talent, he's explosive, physical, and he's powerful, and at times he's a very dominant football player. And you can see the stats that back up what Pinball had to say about that.